Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a super exciting video. You already know, FaZe has officially acquired Mongraal from Team Secret. This is a crazy deal. Mongraal, one of the most popular players in the world and probably one of the best qualified for solos and duos with Mitro, has a chance to win the entire thing. Now don't worry, this isn't just a standard video covering Mongraal joining FaZe like the other 5 or 10 you've already seen. In this video, we're going to be talking about a few different things revolving the topic of Mongraal joining FaZe. For example, how did I know that Mongraal would join FaZe? For most of you guys, you probably know I made a video 3 weeks ago titled Mongraal is joining FaZe clan. And after I made that video, there were certain pro players calling me dumb or an idiot for saying that he would be joining FaZe. For example, SvenOz, and we're gonna go ahead and show those clips of him completely bashing me and calling me out for making that video. Like, he literally called me a liar and said I fake all videos and drama. It's pretty crazy. So I'm going to explain how I knew this information, and we're also going to talk about why Mongraal joined FaZe clan, if it's a good idea, and if FaZe clan will go out and sign Mongraal's duo partner, Mitro. Now if you guys are excited for this video, do me a quick favor, slap that like on it. Every like really helps support the channel. But now without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the situation. And we'll start off with the first tweet that came out from Team Secret, which kind of does explain how the deal happened. They said this on Twitter: "Today we say goodbye to Mongraal from the Secret Fortnite team after reaching a transfer agreement with FaZe clan. Thank you for all your hard work. We wish you nothing but the best on your new journey with FaZe clan." Then they posted a video down below saying goodbye to Mongraal with some really good highlights. So as you guys see, Secret said they transferred the contract over to FaZe clan. Let me go ahead and break down how this actually works. So obviously Mongraal was signed with Team Secret. They had a contract between the two parties and both of them were obligated to follow it. Now I don't know how exactly long this contract was supposed to last. It could have been 2 months or it could have been a whole year. But basically FaZe wanted to get Mongraal on their team. So they contacted Secret and they said, hey, we'll buy his contract out. So what Secret did was they asked FaZe for a certain amount. Could have been like 200 grand, could have been $1 million, who knows. But FaZe paid that amount to Team Secret, and now Team Secret transferred over their contract to FaZe, and now Mongraal is on FaZe. Now this likely wouldn't happen unless all parties agree to it. I'm sure there was something in the contract between Secret and Mongraal that says Secret can't just trade him off to any team, and that Mongraal has to agree on it. And I'm sure he did agree on this deal. Obviously joining FaZe is awesome for any player. They have so much clout. So what's interesting about how this works is that FaZe could literally just use the contract that Secret had Mongraal under, but I doubt that's happening, especially with all of the drama going on between FaZe and Tfue. I'm sure they offered a really good contract to Mongraal. He's making a ton of money, and now he's on pretty much the biggest gaming team in the entire world, which is awesome because he's one of the most popular players in the entire world. And that's why this deal makes a lot of sense for both parties. FaZe, they just lost Tfue, who is arguably the best and most popular player in the world, and now they're replacing him with Mongraal, who kind of fits the same role. So yeah, overall, this is a really good deal for both parties in my opinion, but let's go ahead and move on now, and let's talk about how I knew this was going to happen. But before we do that, let's talk about SvenOz and how he completely called me a liar and said I fake all of my videos just because I made a simple video 2 weeks ago about Mongraal potentially joining FaZe. Let's go ahead and roll a few clips from that video, which actually explains how I knew Mongraal would probably join FaZe, and then after we'll roll the clips of SvenOz completely calling me out. Let's jump into this FaZe clan and Mongraal situation, and let's go back a little bit, back to May 24th when I tweeted this out. Apparently Nick Mercs is joining FaZe today. Not sure if it's legit, but started hearing some rumors today. Should be interesting to see if it's true or not. And a lot of people started replying and saying, you know, I doubt this is gonna happen. Nick Mercs kept talking about how he wants to be free, and obviously if you want to be free, you're not going to be with an organization. So as you guys can see, I initially said on Twitter that Nick Mercs would join FaZe clan, and that ended up being correct. And that's a big reason why I knew this Mongraal situation was probably true, because it was coming from the same area. Let's go ahead and roll that part of the video. So yeah, the people that ended up messaging me these rumors and said, hey, this is what we hear, this is what we think is going to happen. If you want to share it, feel free to do so. So I shared it, and they were right. And now they shared a new rumor with me, and this one's even crazier because it involves Mongraal. So the same guys that messaged me the Nick Mercs deal messaged me and said, hey man, like, this is going on. If you want to share it, feel free to do so. So I decided to tweet this out. Just like I heard the Nick Mercs joining FaZe Clan rumor, I am hearing that Mongraal and Team Secret are in talks with FaZe about FaZe buying out his contract. Again, it's just a rumor, but I've heard it from the same people who told me Nick Mercs was joining FaZe, so take it with a grain of salt. So that's basically how I get this information, from connections who work all around the scene. They tell me what's going on, and then I make a video about it in order to create hype. Now, unfortunately, I can't tell you guys who these connections are, because if I did that, then I'd be exposing them, and I would no longer be able to get any of this information, and I won't be able to share it with you guys anymore. But now, finally, getting to where SvenOz completely called me a liar. It's funny, because what happened was, one of those Fortnite clickbait highlight channels, Fortnite Poggers, went and took a part of my video and went and donated to SvenOz on stream and asked him about the situation. Let's roll it.
I don't know.
Hey, what are your thoughts on Mongraal joining FaZe? The Fortnite guy just tweeted that FaZe is buying his contract out from Secret. You think this is a good idea?
And why would that idiot know about that? That's what I'm asking. Why is there nothing being released but the Fortnite guy making a video? Am I missing something?
So I guess you probably were missing something, SvenOz. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know why you think I just am an idiot and would make this up. Clearly I had inside information, and that's why I said it. But let's go ahead and roll some more clips of SvenOz calling me out.
Like, how is it a secret if the biggest idiot on this whole platform knows about it? That's what I'm asking. Like, brother, anything Fortnite guy says, I do not believe.
Now, why is that? Why would you not believe anything I say? Honestly, I have no idea. Personally, I feel like I made a video on one of his friends. I don't know who it was. Could have been Emad, Zexro, Karos, I don't know. Clearly somebody was involved in some drama, and you're not happy about it. And that's why some pro players don't like me. They get upset because I expose stupid stuff that pro players do and say, which isn't my fault, just don't do and say those stupid things. And because they're friends with these pro players, they get this preconceived notion that I'm just a liar and I make up everything, even though my videos all have pretty much proof and evidence of stuff I'm talking about. And if there is no proof and it's just accusations and allegations, I make that very, very clear throughout the entire video every single time. Don't worry though, guys, SvenOz had more to say about me. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Who the f is Fortnite guy? It's basically a fucking guy that makes money off of other people their backs by lying and making like fake drama.
Well, I don't know, SvenOz, because this video and that video I made 2 weeks ago about Mongraal potentially joining FaZe was not lies, and it was not fake, so I guess I'm proving you wrong right now, SvenOz. But hey, you know, you have your opinion, that's fine. I have my opinion on certain things, and we're all entitled to it, so I just want to let all of you guys know, don't go send any hate to SvenOz. Who cares, you know? Clearly the guy doesn't like me. If he doesn't like me, let him not like me. There's a lot of people out there that don't like me. That's what happens when you become a big YouTuber, especially when you create videos about drama and news. So it's all good, guys. Don't go and bash SvenOz. Let him be. But we all know, watching this video right now, the truth. And now, guys, let's move on to the very last part of this video, and let's talk a little bit about Mitro, who is Mongraal's duo partner, and they are qualified for the World Cup. Now, Mitro is signed under Team Atlantis, and he's a really good player as well. So there is a potential chance that FaZe could be working with a deal between Mitro and Atlantis to get him over there on their team. Now, I'd have to talk to, you know, my connections and see if this is actually possible. They haven't told me anything about it yet, so it's highly unlikely at this point, because if it was going to happen, I think it would have already been in the works. And the World Cup is really coming up, and obviously FaZe and Mongraal probably wanted to get this deal done as soon as possible so they can hype up, you know, Mongraal being on FaZe for the World Cup, and I feel like they would want to do the same with Mitro, and the World Cup is in like, what, 20 days? Actually, it's in like 18 days, so it's really coming close, and I know the players have to fly out on the 23rd, so technically they're, you know, they're going to be there practicing and getting ready for the tournament in 15 days. So I don't see Mitro joining FaZe before the World Cup. Now, maybe there's even a chance that FaZe did reach out to Atlantis, but Atlantis just didn't want to give up Mitro. That's obviously a possibility, or maybe FaZe just isn't interested in Mitro because, you know, he only qualified for duos with Mongraal and missed out on the solos, which, by the way, was super shocking. I never expected Mitro to not make it. We talked about that in our top 10 shocking players to not qualify for the World Cup. So I guess all in all, Mitro probably won't be on FaZe in the short term, but long term, you never know what's gonna happen. It's really cool though now to see Mongraal on FaZe. I bet they're gonna come up with some really good content, and I'm actually interested to see if Mongraal might move over to the FaZe house in the near future. Now I know he's very young, he's gonna be 15 soon, but Jarvis lives in the FaZe house. Maybe it's because K is there, but you never know. Maybe he could go over there, maybe he brings his brother if he has a sibling or a parent. That would be really cool to see him in the FaZe house. I'm pretty sure he already visited and he met all of the guys, so that's pretty cool. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're excited about Mongraal joining FaZe and if you think that Mitro will end up joining FaZe 2 in the near future. Now real quick guys, before we end this video, I just want to let everybody know who doesn't know already, my professional team Congarna actually signed a deal with G Fuel and we are officially partnered with them. So if you do like G Fuel and you want to purchase some, be sure to use code Congarna and you'll get 10% off. Now not only that, G Fuel partnered with us and we are doing a giveaway. So there is a chance that you could win 3 tubs of G Fuel, 2 shakers, and a G Fuel hat. All you have to do is go down below to the link in the description. It's a gleam.io link which is used for giveaways. Sign up there. Super easy. You just have to follow Congarna on a few social medias and that's it. You're entered in and you'll have a chance to win. But yeah guys, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like on it. Be sure to drop a comment on it and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.